The Devil All the Time was directed by Antonio Campos and is a new Netflix movie that just came out. So I decided to check this out because, I don't know, the description seemed kind of interesting. And I don't usually watch a lot of Netflix movies. I've only seen a handful just because I think most of them are kind of whatever. But this one caught my eye because it has a pretty recognizable cast. You know, you got Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Sebastian Stan, Bill Skarsgård. It's a pretty great cast. Oh yeah, also this movie was produced by Jake Gyllenhaal and some other people, and I just think that's so funny. Like I also just watched Delirium, with the Topher Grace movie, and that was produced by Leonardo DiCaprio, which like I don't understand why they're involved with like these random ass movies. I mean, I know a lot of people do a lot of things like they're not just actors, they produce stuff all the time. But it's just when you watch this movie, like either of these movies, it's like it's just kind of funny to me. I just want to start off with the positives. I think the best part of this movie is the actual performances themselves. I think everyone in this movie kills it. Like, I really loved all their southern accents and just this. It's a really bizarre movie. Like, it's just everyone dying. The film. I mean, there's plenty of movies like that, but this one especially, just like oh my god, can we just take a break for 1 second? I mean, it's a 2.5 hour movie almost, long as hell. I don't think it needs to be that long, but it is, and it's full of mayhem. But yeah, everyone's performances were good. I really like the camera work. I think whoever was the DOP, I don't know who it was, but he kind of nails it. But yeah, the performances were really good. I also really like the camera, like some shots and some tracking. I thought it was really well done. Now let's talk about some things I wasn't too fond of. First of all, I am getting really sick of the narrator in the movie. Plenty of movies do it. It's happened so many times, but I think my biggest issue with it is that it's not even a character from the movie. You got movies like Goodfellas or Shawshank Redemption. Like, these movies are fully narrated, but it's narrated by the main character of the movie, or at least one of them. This one is just the narrator. I wasn't aware until the credits started rolling that the movie was actually based on a book, and the narrator is the guy who wrote the book, which I guess is pretty cool. I don't remember seeing that ever. But yeah, watching the movie, it's like, oh, come on, dude, let's just stop with the narrator stuff. It's getting really old. Also, the movie jumps around time a lot, especially in the beginning. Like, you're going just back and forth between time periods and a location, which as you watch, I would compare this movie to something like Pulp Fiction, where it's just you're following a bunch of different characters around and you're just seeing what they're doing. Just like Pulp Fiction, I think the best part is when, after you spend so much time with these characters, they finally, like, some of them meet, at a point in the movie where Tom Holland's character meets Jason Clarke. That's another big name I saw in this movie. But yeah, they have their own things going on, and then they finally come together, and that stuff is really cool. Sebastian Stan, he's the sheriff. When he comes back and does stuff with their characters, it's really cool. Not to get into spoilers, but like I said, this movie is all about people dying, because holy shit, like, I don't even know who the fuck survives. There's one person that I know who survives. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is a pretty solid movie. I don't know when or if I'd watch it again, because it is really long. It's really slow. Please excuse me, I am very tired. I watched this movie very sleep depraved, and I decided to shoot a review really quick, so that's why I'm not the most energetic right now, but I would definitely recommend this movie if you got Netflix. I mean, shit, you got this or Cuties, so I would definitely recommend The Devil all the time over that one. I haven't watched that one. I'm not planning on it, but I know it's kind of a shitstorm right now, so avoid that one. Watch this one. Good stuff. Not the best, but good stuff. So that's it for now. See you next time for whatever I end up reviewing next.